Welcome to another episode of Bucket List Coach Web Show. Welcome to another episode of Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. This is your host, Cindy Lee. In just a minute, I'll introduce you to my phenomenal guest. But if you'd like to comment today, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. That way Facebook and StreamYard connect and we can see your name. So today is an amazing day because if you share this very broadcast from the YouTube video, either on LinkedIn or Facebook, you have to subscribe and comment first and then share. And I will gift you a 5-night hotel stay. I cover the hotel, you cover the tax. So let's see what day it is today. It's Forget Me Not, it's Marine birthday, and Vanilla Cupcake Day. And I have the pleasure of introducing you to Marlo Anderson, founder of National Day Calendar. I am so blessed to be one of your ambassadors, Marlo.
I'm so excited to be here as well. And we're the ones who are blessed, Cindy Lee. You are so dynamic all the time as one of our ambassadors of celebration. So excited to be here on your show today.
So let's talk all about National Day Calendar, how it all started.
Wow, you want the long story or the short version?
Whatever you got, babe.
Well, it started because of National Popcorn Day. Couldn't find any information about it, and then we started to write around the national days. The media started to pick up the stories on the national days, and all of a sudden became a thing, and I think we were just as stunned. The people around me were just as stunned as everybody else that this became such a trending topic, and it has grown from its humble beginnings 9 years ago to the biggest trending topic of all time. It's just absolutely phenomenal what has gone on with National Day.
What's your favorites?
Oh, I have a couple. Of course, National Popcorn Day ranks right up there because that's how we started. And I started this whole thing because of my love of popcorn. But of the new ones that we started, it's probably National Astronaut Day. I love astronauts, and I do a lot of things. I've just at a recent launch. So first time ever to watch a spacecraft go up down in Florida. That was really cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how are you celebrating National Aviation History Month?
Well, it's funny you should ask. In my hands, I have a list of amazing, cool, kind of weird facts, actually, that I think your audience is going to be kind of astonished by, that our team has put together today for this little talk. So whenever you're ready to talk about these cool things, I'll start bringing them up and we can discuss them a little bit. How's that sound?
First off, I'd like to say hi to Amy. She's so amazing. I'm so glad she's a part of your staff.
Yeah. Always hey, Amy. How you
phenomenal. Doing? Go for it.
All right. So the first one, I think this is interesting. Cruising altitude. Where are you usually at when you're cruising in the sky? Usually around that 30,000, 35,000 feet, right? So it's kind of amazing. So that's about 10,000 yards, 10 to 12,000 yards, and we're going to be talking meters here. So you're about 10 to 12,000 meters in the sky, but the commercial plane is still approximately 90,000 meters below the Kármán line, which is the actual line for outer space. So you'd have to go another 7 to 8 times higher to reach outer space. I think that's amazing.
Wow.
Yep. The next one, and this is kind of an amazing thing, how in the world population, how many people have been on a plane? And just talk percentages. How many people do you think percentage-wise have been on a plane?
Oh, no idea.
So I know you're a frequent traveler. I am as well. This number will astonish you. Only 5%.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
95% of the world's population have never been on a plane.
Wow.
That seems astonishing to me. It really does.
Crazy.
This is kind of cool. They're always looking for cost-cutting measures, right? So in 1987, American Airlines saved $40,000 annually by removing one olive from the first class salads.
Really? Wow, that's a great stat, actually.
Something that probably nobody even missed, right? Aerophobia. That is the fear of flying. How many percent of the world's population have this?
60.
80%.
Wow.
But it's a high number. I know you travel a lot now. Were you afraid of flying at one time?
Of course, just like I was afraid of surfing, I was afraid of jumping out of an airplane, but I did it.
Yes, exactly. And now it seems just second nature to you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Transatlantic. The first transatlantic flight took place in 1919, operated by the U.S. Navy. The flight took 24 days.
What?
So 100 years ago, just 100 years ago, that flight took 24 days. And now we go from New York to Paris in 6 hours? Incredible when you think about that. Maybe it's a little longer than that. I don't know. Don't drink the tap water on a plane. Do you drink the tap water?
No.
That's probably a good thing. The bacteria levels of tap water are 100 times the amount of allowed bacteria levels in the United States. So don't drink the tap water.
Another shout out. Doug is in the house.
Hey, Doug. Welcome, man. What do you think is the dirtiest part of the airplane?
The bathroom.
No. Another guess.
The tray table.
That's correct. That is correct. The tray table is the dirtiest place on an airplane. The bacteria levels found on tray tables are even 3 times as high as levels on the toilet flush button. So when I see people, I'm never going to think about this again. Doug says armrests. When I think about this, I see people that clean their trays occasionally. They take the sanitizer piece that we get now when you board an airplane, and they clean their trays off. I understand that now, but until today, I did not. That's interesting. Beardless. Safety is first. That's why many airline pilots are not allowed to have a beard. If you're a man, yes. And it's because the problems that it could cause while wearing an oxygen mask. So that's interesting. So let's see. Lost bags. How many bags in 2019 were lost?
Percentages?
Nope. An actual number.
1,800.
1.7 million.
What?
A lot. And that's not that's ones that are actually lost. That's not including the ones that were actually mishandled or damaged or whatever. These are actually lost bags. I'm not sure if they go to the same place as the lost socks that we have, but there's got to be something going on there, right? Just saying. Let's see. Supersonic. What year did we go supersonic? Faster than the speed of sound. 1947.
Wow.
So that's not that long either. Is there a transportation mode safer than air travel?
Let's see what we have here. Oh, let's see. Christian says lost Tupperware covers.
The same place too. That's correct. So there's socks, there's lost Tupperware covers, and lost luggage. They all go to the same place, obviously. So yes, transportation mode safer than airplanes or air travel. Is there any?
I wouldn't say cars because there's more car accidents than there is plane accidents.
Yes, that's correct. So the only thing safer than air travel is an elevator. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. So think about that. So it is actually for distances the safest form of travel. Alcohol in first class. Singapore Airlines serves 20,000 bottles of alcohol in their first class section every month. So the first nonstop flight took place in what year? Around the world. First nonstop flight around the world took place in what year?
I'm not sure.
And I'm not talking space travel here, but because space travel would probably count, but in Earth's atmosphere. So that would be 1986.
Really?
So not that long ago, actually.
Wow.
What color is the black box?
Black.
I think this is hilarious because when a plane goes down, they're always talking about they're searching for the black box, right? It would be interesting to see why they call it that, because it's actually bright orange.
Really? Wow.
So why do they call it the black box? I can't understand. I don't understand.
Put me on the spot, right?
Maybe the person that invented it, maybe that last person's name was Black. I don't know. It's interesting. Doug got it right. Good
I
job,
should know
Doug.
that one.
Let's see. If someone dies on a plane, you talk about morbid talk here now. What do they do with the body?
Throw it out the plane.
I knew you were going to go there. So they actually don't have a protocol. Doesn't happen very often. But most airlines, if it does happen, will move the body to the back of a plane. So let's see. I love this fact. So pilots and co-pilots must eat different meals. Why?
I did not do my homework, Marlo.
That's okay. I love putting you on the spot like this.
You're good at that. Go ahead. Let's hear.
It's because of potential for simultaneous food poisoning.
Foodborne illness.
Not that you see that a lot, but I think wasn't the first airplane movie? Doug got it right there too. Look at that. I think the first airplane movie didn't the entire staff of the airplane eat the fish, so they all got food poisoning. I mean, it was
wow, that's a good fact. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, well, okay. So here we were just talking about how long it takes to fly from London to New York on the Concorde when it was flying, which is too bad, by the way. That was actually on my bucket list, Cindy. I always wanted to fly the Concorde. Were you able to do that?
Nope.
I can't believe that they stopped flying that plane, actually. I mean, I understand why, but so it took 2 hours and 56 minutes from New York to London on the Concorde. Today, it takes at least 5 hours and 16 minutes if you were flying the fastest aircraft. So that's how fast the Concorde flew at the time.
Wow.
100% delays. Argentina's Fly Bondi, that's the name of the service, was the most unpunctual airline in 2021.
Really?
With an on-time performance of 0%.
Smarty pants.
That's because Kristen put all this stuff together. That's why she's calling me this. This is actually the factoids that Chris found here. So,
thank you, Chris.
Punctual airports. Japan's Osaka Airport is the world's most punctual airport. 98.5% of its flights depart on time. So those are some interesting, I think, factoids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything in there that you want to discuss further, but that was kind of fun, I thought.
The largest airport in the U.S.
Wow. Maybe Denver?
Atlanta.
It is Atlanta. Okay.
I thought it was LAX, but it's Atlanta.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Anything else?
Yes, let's open up here. So let's show everybody how they could go to National Day Calendar and look up the national days, national weeks, national months, international, etc.
So kind of an announcement today too, Cindy Lee. So the new website is officially live. There's still some visual things that we're working on, but the back end is now completely done. If you go to the home page, you'll notice that it's pretty cool, actually. All the new features that we have on here. So I think you're going to really enjoy it, and you're going to start seeing some visual improvement to the site over the next week or two now. So pretty excited about that. Yes,
let's talk about this.
So it was a big project, the longest project we've ever worked on here. It took, we've been planning it for over a year, and a whole team of people, up to 20 people at some points, were working on the redo of the website. And it took us 6 months to do. So it's kind of crazy. And but it is working significantly better, and it will tie into our new app. So, and you can go get the new app now, by the way. Just look for National Day Calendar in your app store on either iOS, Apple, or Android. So you can go get that as well. And again, it's functioning, but it's not fully done yet, just so you know. So I wouldn't call it a beta anymore, because we're beyond that. We're just adding content now. So you can go in there and you can see what we're celebrating today, what we're seeing in November. Probably can't look at December and January yet, because we're filling out the content on the app right now. But those things are coming along great, and just so excited to be introducing these things. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this new website. We're going to have some amazing contests. I'm hoping that you get involved with us with that a little bit, Cindy Lee, because we're going to be giving away some amazing things. So just really looking forward to 2022 with all the new stuff that we have coming out. We're going to kind of get through the Christmas season. As you know, we sell a lot of calendars. The shameless plug right here. I guess you're probably showing the website right now, but do have the calendar right here too.
Woohoo!
And Cindy, I don't know if you know this, but we set up a special code for you today.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you go to National Day Calendar and you want calendars or our shirts or our stocking caps, I forget what else, beanies. There we go. We have the coolest beanie, by the way. It's black and it says "Celebrate Every Day" on it. It's really cool. I should have one in here. But you can go and get all that stuff. Put in the coupon code Cindy Lee, all one word, all caps, CINDYLEE, all caps, and you will get 20% off your order, just because we love Cindy so much and love her following. So hop in there if you want to take advantage of that and get 20% off your order by putting in the coupon code Cindy Lee, because we love you, Cindy.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is awesome. So let's go to the website right now.
Okay. So you want me to take everybody there?
Yeah. So we're on the year at a glance. So we're under November right now for the daily National Day.
So you can see, then you can just scroll through here and look at whatever the national days that are coming up. And if you want to know more information, you just hover over it and click on it, and it'll take you to that page. So if you want to know more about National Seatbelt Day, it'll tell you the story on the day, if there was somebody who brought that forward in the past, if it was a congressional designation or a presidential designation or whoever, like this particular one, the Governor's Highway Safety Association, Volvo and Uber teamed up to bring us Seatbelt Day. So it tells you that story in here. If you want more information on Under Year at a Glance again, probably the coolest thing that a lot of people don't know is when you click on a month, it's not just the national days. We show the national weeks, the national months, and we're starting to fill in most of the international days now. So when you go here, you can see that they're not all populated, or not every day has an international day on it yet, but we're searching throughout the world now to find out, what's going on in Australia and what's going on in Europe and all of those particular areas where they have national days as well. The international days, so to speak. Here's World Religion Day. So we have World Quark Day. That's an interesting food, if I remember right. Yes, it is. So we have all of these cool things coming about even internationally now. So all kinds of cool stuff.
But it's actually Brownie Day on the 8th of December, and in January is Blonde Brownie Day.
So I remember this. You're bringing this up because, my first introduction to you was when you sent me a blonde brownie. That was very nice of you. It was very good, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I love showing gratitude. As a matter of fact, that's a good piggyback to what's coming up next year. We actually have our summit coming up this spring, right, in Las Vegas.
We do. Actually, it's going to be in August, actually. I know we keep pushing this back a little bit.
Okay.
Some of it's because of COVID. But we have a special surprise coming out that will be in August, and that will actually be in Las Vegas as well. And you can actually put this on your calendar for August 21st. You'll want to be in Vegas for what we're going to be doing. It'll be the Celebration Nation. Can't tell you what the surprise is yet, but maybe just pencil it in. It's going to be a 3-day conference, and we're working on, it'll be for how businesses can utilize national days to, build their following. But it's also going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of special things around that. So just keep your eyes open for what we have coming in August. There you go. There's the blonde brownie right there. I can't believe you still have that photo.
Oh, of course. I have that on my Google My Business page and in a banner on my marketing company page. Yeah.
Yep. So how about you? It's aviation month. Do you have any trips planned over the month here?
No trips, but it's a month just full of abundance, because I told myself a couple months ago, hey, it's aviation month here in a couple months. I'm going to connect to everybody that has anything to do with the F-14. And so I had an F-14 pilot before you. I actually have a F-14 radio interceptor who's coming in the end of the month.
Wow.
I connected also with California Tom Cruise. I don't know if you follow him on Facebook.
I am familiar with him, yes.
Yeah, he reached out to me yesterday. So I'm like, wow, full circle. So
yes.
It's all about just telling yourself what you want and make it happen.
So tell me about the flight suit you have on.
Some patches on it. Some different patches on it. There's Tomcat.
So did you acquire this from a pilot, or is this just something you were able to find someplace?
On Amazon.
Okay. The world buys things on Amazon now, don't they?
Exactly.
Yep. So cool. So you picked this up just to celebrate Aviation History Month?
I did.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I need to get one of those myself now. I'm all excited about what you have there. I do have, I have Star Trek stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I might have to pull out my Star Trek, dress up. I should dress up as somebody in Star Trek for First Contact Day, I guess. Have to start playing some Cosro, I guess, stuff. But anyway, so yeah.
So for call to action today, you want to talk about the ambassador program?
Well, yes. Since you're an amazing ambassador, we are always we have about 50 ambassadors, celebration ambassadors across the United States. You can certainly hop on our website. Let's see if I can find the link here, since you're showing that off right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go over to our ambassador page, and you can just roll through here, and you can see a list of all of our different ambassadors. Here's Cindy's right here. And if you want to know more information about Cindy as an ambassador of our National Day calendar, then you can just roll through here and talk. And it talks about Cindy and her links on how to follow her and all of these things. So it's a great little way if you're interested in putting smiles on people's faces, because I'll tell you what, there isn't anything that you can do anymore, I think, than what when you tell somebody that it's National Pizza Day or what have you. I mean, people always smile. It's a great way to bring people together, and to be known as a celebration ambassador, I think is such a cool thing. I'm sure you have all kinds of experiences, Cindy Lee.
Look at that. Thank you, Marlo. Thank you, everybody. That was amazing. So that actually was in Torrance at an air museum, and it was a really small air museum, but then they drove us out to this spot, and it had all these beautiful planes. There's an F-14 like right in front of me here, and it was absolutely amazing. So it was a perfect day to take pictures for Aviation History Month. It was really
very cool. And I love how you're styling the shirt there too. That's fantastic.
Of course.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So
what are the benefits?
Well, I think, of course, putting smiles on people's faces are probably, I think, one of the biggest things. But I think access is kind of interesting too. Being a celebration ambassador might open some doors for you. If you like to get on the radio or television, when it's National Donut Day or whatever, it's pretty easy to reach out to a donut shop and then let them know, or let your local media know that you're going to be there doing something with the donut shop on National Donut Day. And you can build your audience a little bit, I think, around national days. But I like the access part of it. I just think that there are opportunities as a celebration ambassador that you may not have without being a celebration ambassador. So if you're so inclined, you should hop in there and sign up.
So it's 3 times a week that we have to post, right? So we reshare?
Sure. I do not know the details of the ambassador program, so you're kind of putting me on the spot here.
My turn.
Yes, it is. It is. Some of the members of our team, that's what they do. I'm just the eye candy, I guess. So. I'm just kidding, of course.
So I have a new program that I'm doing now with the show. So towards the end of the show, I'm going to do a 30-second video on all about National Day Calendar.
Okay.
And you're going to do a 30-second video on Bucket List Coach Web Show. What do you like about the show? And so that way I don't have to say, hey, Marlo, can you do a video? I'm actually going to cut it here.
Gotcha.
And do your portion and then vice versa.
Yeah, so, that sounds great.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, hello. This is Cindy, your host over at Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. And today I'm going to do a testimony for Marlo and all the crew at National Day Calendar. If you are a small to medium-sized business and you want to look for ways to appreciate those in your life, the National Day Calendar website is an amazing way to get out there and show appreciation. We got Brownie Day coming up. It's actually Gratitude Month, and also Blonde Brownie Day in January. So definitely go to nationaldaycalendar.com.
Hey, everybody. Marlo Anderson here, founder of National Day Calendar. And I'm giving a shout out to Cindy Lee, Bucket List Coach Web Show. She has an amazing show. And if you have anything on your bucket list that you want to maybe, do in your life, I think Cindy Lee is a great person to get a hold of for that. Well, and the potential to learn things on her show, or I'm guessing she'd love to hear from you and arrange a bucket list type of experience. So get a hold of Cindy Lee, be on her show, or just organize something around a bucket list item that you have. So thanks, Cindy Lee. Appreciate you being here.
Okay, now we're going to close out with shout outs.
Okay.
Shout out to your crew.
Shout out to my crew. All right. So let's see. Who do we have on board today? So Doug, thanks for being there today for us. Amy Lynn. Amy, she's the CEO of our company now. She's doing an amazing job.
Wow.
Alice, she's always there, helping. And she's just kind of, I'm trying to think of You're putting me on the spot here, Cindy.
I could help you.
But Alice does an amazing job here too. Chris, of course, we have 2 Chris's in the office.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris is always there to help out wherever needed. Our new Chris, he is actually handling the National Day radio piece that nobody knows about yet. But we have a new radio station coming out too. So great job there. There's Bo, our lead programmer. He's always helping behind the scenes, and of course the amazing Michelle.
Woohoo, Michelle!
We all love Michelle here too. So she's our lead writer, and she's kind of our brand cop, I guess you could say. She's always watching out for us. So we have an amazing team here, as you know, Cindy Lee. So I'm very grateful to everybody who is part of the National Day experience here.
So before we bump out of here, let's talk about National Gratitude Month for about a minute. How important it is to you.
Yeah. Gratitude is everything. In fact, it's too bad that we don't have the wall behind us. But we have a wall in the front of our building now that lists many national days.
Oh, wow.
And it talks about, there's a bigger piece in the middle that talks about celebration is gratitude. And I truly believe that. I think a person needs to be grateful for, the good things in your life. And, actually, even the bad things in your life, because, it's the bad things that happen to a person that's when you kind of start understanding how grateful you should be for what you have, So I think gratitude is everything. I really do. How about you?
I'm very grateful, for one, for you and your entire staff, because if it wasn't for National Day Calendar, I wouldn't think of other reasons to reach out to my clients. So I like to do like a birthday card and then a half birthday card. But then throughout the year, there's all these different reasons that I could send somebody another gift. I mean, just being top of mind and showing them that I care, and not being about the sale, just being about, hey, this is Cindy, and I want to let you know that I'm very grateful for you. And to have an entire month to show our gratitude, it's pretty phenomenal, I must say.
Pretty phenomenal. Yep. I agree.
Okay, green room time. Anything else before I put you in there?
No, all great. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks everybody for joining in today. It's been a blast.
So hang in there for a minute, and then I'll get back to you in probably about a minute and a half or so. Well, there you go, guys. Go to nationaldaycalendar.com. You can follow them on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and definitely bookmark nationaldaycalendar.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business, especially, you have to bookmark nationaldaycalendar.com. You actually can sign up on their newsletter where you get notified 24 hours prior to each national day. And of course, share this video on LinkedIn and on Facebook, and I'll gift you a 5-night hotel stay. You do have to subscribe and comment on the video first, though. And next on the show, I have my friend Robin Stern. We are celebrating Marine birthday. Shaka, baby. Woohoo!